Hello everyone, my name is aidenswim, and anime has always been a weird enigma to me. Because on one hand, pretty much every anime I've seen have just been bangers. But on the other hand, we have the typical anime fans.
Hey!
Hey, Bubbles.
Who's a good kitten?
Me?
But when it comes to peak anime, I mean 10 out of 10 peak anime, one show comes out as the true victor. And that show, of course, is Neon Genesis Evangelion. I mean, it's just the definition of peak. 10 out of 10 animation, 10 out of 10 characters, 10 out of 10 writing, 10 out of 10 music, and of course, 10 out of 10 grooming. I mean, the series is perfect. Fuck your Dragon Balls, fuck your Naruto, okay? Neon Genesis Evangelion is peak fiction. Second only, of course, to ghost stories.
Get back here! Do you know how many child molesters there are in Japan? And I don't care what they say, boys don't play with dolls. I'm not going to have a retarded gay brother.
But a lot of people ask me, and by people I mean the voices, how should I watch Neon Genesis Evangelion? Like, what order are we talking here? Don't. Yeah, Suicide Awareness Hotline should step down, okay? Telling someone to not watch Evangelion is the best help anyone can receive. But I never said you couldn't play it. Yeah, just like every movie and TV show that came out in the late 90s to early 2000s, Evangelion also received tie-in games. I mean, this really wasn't that uncommon. You think Over the Hedge would have done well in the box office if they didn't release a subpar PS2 game to go along with it? But these Evangelion tie-in games weren't just your average run-of-the-mill tie-in game, right? These games are some of the most bizarre and strange Japanese-only video games I have ever played. Neon Genesis Evangelion for the N64 is, a game. If somebody put a gun to my head and told me to replay this, the gun would be going off. Yeah, the gameplay for Evangelion 64 is the most sad shit I've seen in my entire life. You press 2 fucking buttons and that's it, like there's nothing else to it. The only thing I like about this game is the fact that it follows the plot of the original series. But since the game is solely combat and almost no cutscenes, there really isn't much story being told here. It's like if AMC made a Breaking Bad video game, but cut like every scene from the show that wasn't the meth stuff. Like, yeah, there's some story here, but almost everything is being cut out. Also, dude, the game ends immediately after the final battle, and it is so jarring to see for the first time. What the fuck was that? You know, beating this game really gave me an epiphany. This game sure as hell isn't fun to play, but that honestly makes it more accurate. Shinji clearly isn't having any fun in there either.
Oh, Skibbity Toilet 50 right here, dude.
So this game is pretty much just a Persona game, but Evangelion. And as Persona fans know, yes, all 7 of you, Persona games are extremely text-heavy. And since this game is locked to Japanese, and the only bit of Japanese I know is Ola, playing this game is pretty much impossible. But I'm on a quest to find the best Evangelion game. I'm not gonna let some language barrier stop me. So instead, I'm gonna watch a fan-translated Let's Play of the game on YouTube to see how good the game truly is.
So we're going to play Neon Genesis Evangelion 2, or Evangelions, as the actual English name is.
It's a dating sim with children. Neon Genesis Evangelion Joe? I mean, hey, that's not even the worst name of an Evangelion project. Look at the title of the 4th Rebuild movie. Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 Thrice Upon a Time? What the fuck does that even mean? It's the 4th movie! So Evangelion Joe is pretty much just Eva 64. But better. Now you can walk around Misato's house. So to be real, Evangelion Joe is honestly pretty fun. So just like Eva 64, Joe is based on the original anime series. And since the game isn't based solely on action scenes like Eva 64 is, Joe can adapt the story of the show way better. Is it a perfect adaptation? Fuck no. But it does a decent job at making the show playable. I said decent. My main complaint with the game, however, is the difficulty curve. Some missions are extremely quick, like you can finish them in a couple minutes, like only a couple quick time events, that's the whole thing. But other missions are so annoyingly difficult, they rival the likes of fucking Elden Ring. And it's not even my fault, I'm not even that bad. Joe just has absolutely abysmal hit detection. And pairing that with the lack of enemy health bars, it is almost impossible to tell if the mountains of bullets you're flinging at these angels are doing absolutely anything. However, with that being said, I still think Joe is easily the best Evangelion game so far. But sadly, that's where I'm gonna have to end this journey. There really aren't that many more Evangelion games out there, unless I want to force myself to sit through a shitty Smash Bros. Clone and a fucking ridiculous amount of dating sims. Like, the characters are children! Why do you need that many? Who the fuck is in charge of Bandai Namco? Dr. Disrespect? But yeah, that's really about it. I feel Evangelion is such an amazing series that deserves just a brilliant video game adaptation. But sadly, we've just gotten nothing but mid. And it's really upsetting considering how much potential this anime has. Yeah, on second thought, maybe not.
A hammer smashed your skull in, and after all the blood was drained from your head, I was like, ha ha ha, it's just a joke.
No, dude, like we're just in conversation. I say, shut up. Like, it's just like.
When are the Fortnite servers back up? I just want to thank my parents for not letting me pick my gender while I was trying to eat crayons and glue my hands together. When are the Fortnite servers back up?